I'm an addict for sneakers.
Sneaker addicts, I have got in hand the new Nike Adapt BB Auto Lace basketball sneaker, and I am going to give you my unbiased review. I have no influence from brands seeding them to me and this, that, and the third. This shoe, I will tell you right off the bat, looks nice. I like how it looks, but is it a gimmicky kind of shoe? Let's get into the review first, and then we'll talk about that. Before we get into it, subscribe, of course, if you're new. Hit the notification bell. This way you never miss out on any uploads. There's a little bell. Just click on that bell, ring the bell, and we got my Sneaker Addict t-shirts. Sick designs. Check out the t-shirts, high quality, ships worldwide, and that will be linked in the description box. Support the channel today. I do like how these shoes look. I think it's a futuristic, dope look. I love how the swoosh even looks on it, how it has that oversized swoosh in that silver, and then it kind of cuts out to black with a little silver swoosh where the midsole is. I think it looks nice. I mean, it definitely is not an ugly pair of kicks. But once again, is this a gimmick, or is this something that's going to be great for basketball? I'm going to talk more about that at the end of the video. Let's get close up. You have an overlay of mesh with more mesh on the upper. You have your giant swoosh as I was showing you before, and you have some nubuck in the back. And you see on the midsole right there, you have two buttons. When you press one button, it tightens it. And then you press the other one, it loosens it. Pretty sure you press both buttons together, it'll actually save onto your smartphone to your liking. For the next time, it'll go to the proper tightness to your liking. There's a look at the outsole, translucent, check it out. And then looking toward the back, you have that nubuck, as you can see right there. And it's nice. It's a nice material right there. And then we'll look at the medial side. As far as the fit to these, true to size, that's what I'm hearing. If you have a wide foot, go up half a size. They're very snug at first when you first put them, but after a couple of wears, they definitely do break in, and you should be good to go. There's a lot of questions out there on the shoe. One big question is, will this be safe to wear when it's raining? The answer is yes. The actual motor that actually tightens the shoe is contained. It's waterproof along with the battery. Another question that a lot of people want to know is, what's the battery life like? The battery should last about 2 weeks, believe it or not. And I've spoke to a few people that have actually worn it for at least a week and they haven't had to charge it. The battery life was about 50%. So it's looking like 2 weeks is official. What Nike's saying is the truth. 2 weeks. And you know, when people are first getting the shoe, you know, they're playing with it like crazy. So for the battery life to still be rocking after a week, pretty much set in stone that the battery life will last. As far as how long it takes to charge, it takes about 2 hours to charge, to fully charge on a dead battery. Also, another question, this is a big one. What happens if the battery dies and the shoe is super tight on your foot? How do you get out? Well, when the battery is about to die, it will loosen up and you will not be able to tighten the shoe until you have it charged. So rest assured, it's not going to lock up on you and then you're going to be screwed. There's a few complaints though on this. One is that Android users are having a lot of trouble on the app, where you're able to control the left and the right foot, from tightening the shoe to loosening the shoe to making the lights blink and all that stuff. There has been plenty of reports of people having problems connecting the shoe to their Android phone. So that is definitely something that Nike has to figure out. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they'll do some sort of update to make that happen. If they are not able to fix it, this is going to be a major downfall as far as with this shoe right here. Also, another complaint is that it's a little loud, and it'll all of a sudden, while you're out and about, it'll just start tightening or loosening and it'll make that noise. So you're in public and then you'll hear, I mean, do you want that? Some people aren't going to mind. Some people are definitely going to mind. These are just some things that I think people have questions for, and I'm trying to deliver some answers through my research. Please right now hit the thumbs up button. I'm really trying to give you guys a video, an unbiased video, just giving you information plus giving you a close-up look at the shoe. The more likes, the merrier. Helps my video out so much. And thank you. Bird's eye view on the toe, check it out right there. And then as we go up, no laces, and that's one thing that I'm a little on the fence with. I'll be honest. You've got your hit up top with your Nike branding, as you can see right there. And then you have an plastic one which pulls out, and it kind of reminds me of like a vacuum attachment, right? Like it's you also have another, so they're really trying to protect it with Nike branding. Man, they're really not playing. They're really trying to make sure this shoe stays safe. On the back, it has EARL, which stands for Electro Adaptive Reactive Lacing. We've seen that branding on the prior model they released as far as with auto lace system on the tongue, which I did do a review on. If you want to see that, I'll put a pop-up somewhere on the screen. And then there's a look at the actual footbed right there. Check it out right there. And there you go, with a close-up HD look. Now, let's get to the nitty-gritty. I'm going to be honest with you, break it down as far as my whole thoughts on this shoe. For $350, I feel it is absolutely ridiculous that it has a lack of technology. Just your standard foam, it seems like. You have no Zoom Air, no kind of air unit. It's just the foam. So you're basically paying for a shoe that has your standard foam on the midsole. No Zoom Air, nothing like that, which is standard usually for Nike shoes, especially Nike basketball sneakers. Every Nike basketball sneaker, from my understanding, has Zoom Air, at least on the forefoot or the heel or a full length. You have none of that on this sneaker. So that is one thing that I think is not good. You're basically just paying for auto lacing. That's what you're paying for. So if you're looking for a sneaker for basketball, I just don't see why this would be an option when you could buy the new LeBron 16, when you could buy other brands like the Steph Currys. There's so many sneakers. Adidas has basketball shoes, you know, that feature Boost. I just can't see anyone really wanting to buy this for basketball unless they got a lot of money to blow. To me, this is a shoe for sneakerheads, sneaker enthusiasts, maybe people that aren't even big sneakerheads, to stun on a pair of shoes that you're gonna wear and say, yo, I got these on. You know, these are them auto lace $350 sneakers. What? That's what I think this is all about. I would never buy it. If I got it gifted to me for free, would I wear it? Of course I'd wear it. But to pay this for a pair of shoes that just lace up for you, it's just not my cup of tea. I think it's absolutely silly. I'm a grown man. I need laces on my damn sneakers. I'm gonna tie my shoes, okay? I definitely do not recommend these unless money ain't a thing and you want to have fun with it. It's a fun pair of shoes, don't get me wrong. You throw it on your feet, it tightens up, and then you can adjust it through those buttons on the midsole or through the app. It's a fun shoe. I mean, that's really what I see when I see this pair of shoes right here. The silhouette, very nice. Breathability, not so much, because you got a lot going on as far as the actual mechanism that tightens up the laces with these wirings that tighten it up. You have just that mesh overlay, and then after that overlay there's just a whole lot, so you're not going to get much breathability as far as playing basketball. And a lot of people are saying the shoe is very heavy. I totally disagree. It is not a heavy shoe at all. It's not lightweight. It's not like picking up a pair of Kobe's, but it's definitely not a super heavy shoe. The battery's got to be tiny on this damn thing. I mean, the motors can't be that big on it either, and I'm assuming that's why they used just a standard foam instead of something else. is to protect it. I'm sure that it's running through the midsole somewhere. That is my honest opinion on the shoe. If you own them, let us know your feedback. Please leave it in the comments. Let me know how you feel about them. Have you been wearing them? Let us know. There's tons of people that will be reading the comments and wanting feedback. So please leave your feedback in the comments. It will be greatly appreciated, not just by me, but for the viewers out there, the consumers that are looking for feedback on this shoe. If you think this is a fire, just a hot pair of kicks, leave it in the comments. If you think this is a gimmick, straight up just a money-making gimmick, leave it in the comments. It's very concerning though that people are having issues as far as it hooking up to the phone, and I think that's why they stay keeping these shoes limited, because Nike's dealing with risk over reward. They can mass produce the shoe, but if there's a lot of problems when it comes to electronics now, that is going to be a whole nother issue where they could lose a lot of money. So I feel like this shoe will stay very limited until we get to the point where Nike can master this. I personally don't think I will ever own a pair of this styled shoe unless it's the mags, because I was a big fan of Back to the Future. Besides that, it's a no-look pass. Unless they came to my doorstep, hell yeah, I'm rocking them. They're free, of course I'm gonna wear them. But for $350, I want some basketball shoes. I'm gonna buy the new LeBrons, the Kyries, the Currys. I'm gonna buy one of those shoes if I want a basketball shoe for performance reasons. If I want something just to wear, just chill out, I'm gonna buy some Jordans. If I want some runners, I'm gonna buy some Air Maxes. I'm gonna tie my own damn shoes, okay? This shoe is all about it self-lacing, and that's it in my eyes. I just can't see this shoe standing next to any other basketball shoe that Nike has out there right now as far as with technology. This just auto laces. So you're paying for auto lace. You're not paying for anything else but that, basically. That's my opinions. If you disagree with me, please leave it in the comments. If you agree with me, leave it in the comments. I have a podcast over at patreon.com/DJ Delz. If you love these kind of conversations, we have an hour one every single week. Q&A, so you can interact with me like crazy. Ask me as many questions as you want over at patreon.com/DJ Delz. That will be linked in the description box below. And we do monthly giveaways. Check that out. Link in the description box. Plus, I will also link where you can find these on StockX, the direct link, so you can see how much these things are going for. Some of you guys just may be curious how much these are reselling for. So that will be linked in the description box for your convenience, along with my t-shirt. Support the channel. Pick one up today. They're dope tees. Check out the designs. Much love, everyone. And if you didn't see the last video I uploaded earlier today, check it out. Plus my Air Jordan Infrared 6 videos. I compared to the OG, to the 2000s, to the 2014. Sick video. I definitely will be back tomorrow with an early look at the upcoming Air Jordan 4. So definitely turn the notifications on, hit that bell so you don't miss out on that. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Much love. We out.